Welcome back. The right to die in Tennessee is a topic currently being reintroduced into the General Assembly, calling for medically assisted suicide to be legalized. Joining me now is Carl Warden, an estate planning lawyer providing elder law assistance. Carl, good morning, and thank you for being here. So what has been your experience with this topic in particular?
I do a lot of conservatorship work.
Okay.
And so a lot of that involves people who are close to dying and making a determination about the appropriate level of care and the appropriate level of comfort is just one of those things I do pretty often.
So what does the current law on the books in Tennessee say about the right to die?
The current law on the books provides that you can make that choice. You can fill in a form that they provide for free, or you can do a living will or a healthcare power of attorney, and you can make that choice.
Okay.
And in fact, that choice can be enforced, because if the hospital will not honor your wishes, then they have to transport you to a hospital that will honor your wishes. The important thing about that is letting your family know and making sure somebody has a copy of it, because I've had times when nobody could find the copy, and it's about the most useless document in the world if you can't find it.
Okay, and if somebody is already incapacitated and can't make that decision, then a lot of problems.
Yes. Hospitals have a set of regulations from the government that says that if the patient can't make their own choices, then there's a tree of people from close family members all the way down to the doctor who can make the decision for them. So it's important that you make the decision so somebody else doesn't make it for you.
So what is the new legislation proposing then?
The new legislation proposes that for adults who have had psychological examinations and are highly likely to die within 6 months, and 2 doctors at least certify it, then they can take medications that will allow them to die comfortably before they might otherwise die.
Okay, so what is the main difference here between what is on the books and what is being proposed?
What is being proposed is that you can actually actively determine to die at a particular time by taking medication, versus what's on the books is if you get to that point where you're just not going to get better, would you prefer to keep on receiving treatment, or would you prefer to have comfort measures?
Okay, so what do you think about all this from an attorney's perspective?
There's a lot of risk involved in the sort of assisted suicide of the new bill for doctors, and I don't foresee that being particularly popular. Also, it had a significant fiscal note, so it may not get very far.
All right.
In terms of the current law, it's been in place, it's been working, and it gives people the opportunity to preserve their dignity through the end of their life. I think it's a very good thing.
All right, well, we appreciate your insight, Carl. Thank you for coming by. Folks will have more information. You can watch this segment again, hear Carl's advice. And also, our reports are going to be continuing throughout the day, beginning again on News 2 at 3.